What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna work on my AE86 and finally finish the fenders. So you guys can see it looks really good and it's lined up with this. So I'm gonna put that on and you can see it's lined up really nicely with the corner light. Gotta add a little bondo right here because I think I sanded down too much and there's a little bit of a gappage, and then I didn't realize that this lip right here was bent in, so I pulled it out. So now it's nice and smooth and I have something for this to kind of hug onto. And then before I was trying to add bondo to match up this line right here because you guys can see it's about maybe a centimeter off or half a centimeter, and I was wondering why wasn't it lining up when that side lines up perfectly, and I'll show you guys in a second. It's pretty dumb, and it's also because of the hood itself. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that and then we should be good. So you can see this side lines up really well. I'm so happy about this side, and just look at that fitment right there. And then this lines up perfectly. Everything looks good on this side. Should be done. Just gotta have to sand a little bit more and clean up a little bit of the things here, like this fitment here, and we should be good too. So let me go ahead and put this away. Don't want to mess this up, and let's go ahead and show you guys what's going on with this hood. Alright, let me go ahead and pop this hood. And let me go ahead and loosen this up. And I'll show you guys now. So you can see it's not lined up, but when I push it up, it lines up perfectly now. And it's nice and perfect. Also lines up here really well now. But now I cannot open it. So it gets stuck there at the hinge. So the thing that's catching is this hook right here for the hood and this right here. So it's really this spot right here. If you guys remember when I first put this hood on, I had to drill these holes out because it wasn't pre-drilled. But I believe they put the metal bracket a little bit too far back, so we try to align it with the fenders, it catches onto the hook. So one thing I could do is cut the hook out, but I really don't want to do that. I know some guys, they just cut these out because they're running fiberglass hoods. It's not going to blow through your windshield, but you still want that protection there. So what I'm going to do now is take off the hood and try to sand that out more or bore out the hole better, and then do it to the other side too, so that I have more movability within the hood. Let's go ahead and remove this hood and try to fix this issue. Hopefully we could get everything to line up perfectly. I want this car to be perfect, so we're gonna go ahead and try every little thing to make it line up as perfect as we can. All right, this hood is pretty light, so it's not that hard to take off. Okay, got the hood off. Go ahead and place it on here. Okay, and you guys can see the holes that I made here. It's not that great because I did do it on the car. I should have done this from the beginning, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do it now. Clean it up really well. I bought some stuff so that I could drill out, and we're gonna go ahead and drill out, and then she'll be good to go. I drilled it out a lot more, and hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna actually sand these down a little bit too, just so they give more space. It should still be good, but just gonna go ahead and clear it up a little bit. I also did this side, drilled it out a lot more, so hopefully it clears it a little better too. This side wasn't that much of an issue, but this side was the one that gave me a lot of problems. So let me go ahead and grind these down a little bit, or just sand them down, and then we should be good to go. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that too. Alright, I've grinded it down and it looks pretty good. I don't know how far I actually went, but it's grounded down pretty good, I think. This side is not as much, but it should be okay because this side didn't have much clearance issues. I did grind it a little bit, but just cleaned it up a little bit too. So let's go ahead and put this on. I freaking used the belt and I kind of messed this up. Kind of bothers me a bit because it's a little bit off now. So I might put some bond on later, take it off again. I just want to make sure everything fits. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fix this again so it looks real clean. I'm gonna have to take off the hood to paint it anyways, because I kind of want to paint the bottom. Don't want to leave it white like this. Maybe paint it black because it might be the best thing, or lay down some heat protective sheets on the whole bottom of this, just so that it doesn't mess up the paint when I do paint it on top. But yeah, let's go ahead and put on. Hopefully it clears and hopefully it lines up really well now. All right. Alright, so that took a little finessing, but everything is so much better now. You can see here, it lines up really well. I do need to add a little bit of filler here because I did grind off a little bit too much, but it needs to be just right there, and that's perfect now. Before it was like right here, so it was almost a whole centimeter more forward than this, and this is really good. Everything's good now, so just gotta add a little bit of bond here, and then we should be really good. And you can see this side, the gap is a little bit too much, but I could just move the fender in a little bit, and the lineup is very good. Look at that, it's just super smooth like this. This slip is really nice, this whole side is really nice. And then you can see here, this lines up perfectly with that. Nice gappage all the way. This one has a little bit of tightness, but I think I could pull this out now, just a little bit like that. We should be good. And then super good lines here all the way, and here as well. Look how much better this lines up. So before it was about right there, and I didn't really see that or think too much of it, but I thought that the fender had to be pushed back, and then when I pushed it back, this was really off in the front. But now everything is really good, and look at that. I'm so happy with this result. It's looking really good now. But today there is a car meet and I want to go check it out, so I'm gonna go to that, record, and then come back and finish the front. The front is so close, guys. I'm so close to being done, and after that we could start doing more body work, but it's okay as long as we're making progress. Everything is looking very good now. I'm very happy with the way everything is turning out, and I can't wait until this car is done. So I still don't know if I'm just gonna keep it 4AG, make it easy, and just freshen it up and drive it around like that for a bit, and then I could probably save up and decide if I want to do engine swap or not. I really love the Beams turbo idea. I want to go K20 turbo in my hatch and Beams turbo in this one, but 4AG is a great engine if it's stock, so it's okay. We could drive it like this for a long time and just take it to car meets and stuff like that too, and just have fun with it. So probably keep it stock for a little bit unless certain things change. But yeah, let me stop talking and let's go head out to the meet. I think I am a little bit late, but it doesn't matter. We're not attending it. We're just gonna go and check it out. So see you guys there in a second. All right, guys, I just made it to the meet. There seems to be a few people here already. I think Toil is here as well with his 240Z. So let's go ahead and start walking around.
Got him. They showed him. You look so beautiful.
Oh, what's up, Jonah? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Sorry, I couldn't come earlier, dude.
It's all good.
I was moving on the car and the battery died. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, shoot.
It was stuck. So
Yeah.
I had to push the car myself, dude. Chato.
How did it drive though?
Oh no, I had to push the.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
That one was the battery dead, and it was blocking this one.
Oh, shoot.
So I pushed the Corona out of the way, and then move that out, and push it back in.
Too much project cars, huh?
Yeah. So I need to renovate my backyard. Maybe this summer.
Okay. Make it all pavement?
Probably gonna take a loan, all pavement, and put like a big old like a carport garage, and then put a lift in there.
Yeah, that's the best, man.
Yeah, because I figured that, you know what, my house is fine. You know, I don't think I want to live in like a big old house. You know, so I figured that, no, I'm just gonna renovate my backyard into like a man cave.
Yeah.
A 3-car garage in the backyard.
That would be sick.
3-car garage in the backyard with lift. And then, because I'm going to be busy traveling next year, so I don't want to manage a big old house.
That's true.
So I'm going to find where I'm at. So
I just need a lift, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's the main thing, man. Like, too old to be
like,
getting under the car.
I
And...
know, my head was hurting this morning trying to pull that little wire. I was dying already. Imagine pushing that car, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Beamer. Yeah.
Let's check out your Z though. I haven't,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've even seen this car, man.
I seen your YouTube channel on it, but I'm just like,
I see it in person. I mean,
What's your plans for it?
the plans for it is I'm gonna drive it, enjoy, and then when the motor decides to be rebuilt, I'm gonna put an RB26 in it.
Okay.
That's the plan.
It's still L28 right now, right?
L28 still. I just showed the YouTube channel.
Do you have ITBs on it, or is it just?
Oh, I did have ITV on it, but I took it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took it out just to preserve it, you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to run it.
You just put the OEM car back on?
Yeah, because of the weather and everything. So right now it's just L28.
Dude, it looks good, man.
And I cleaned it up, took all the wires out.
It's probably the nicest.
Cleanest one.
Yeah, like they're always like all messed up. And
Yeah, it looked nicer with the ITBs, but I took that out to preserve it. But I don't want to mess up the curb.
This is a good motor, though.
Yeah, it is.
Enjoy this motor. It will last a long time, but it's
Yeah.
strong, man. Like, it feels a lot stronger than you think it would, you know?
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's ready for turbo. Slap turbo on. That's it. Dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's ready to
You
go.
could probably get the stock turbo from like the 280s.
280Z.
Yeah, yeah.
Snaps right on. And it's going to be more reliable. Yeah.
Yeah, L28 is a good motor, man. It's fun to drive, you know?
Yeah.
you want a 70mm turbo?
You know,
Got one.
you got one?
P66.
I got some at home right too.
It's a fucking
I'm a hoarder.
huge turbo. I was gonna put on my fucking EK.
So, guys,
How's it going? How's it going? Doing good?
Yeah, pretty
You
good.
selling your collection or no?
No, that's my sister's thing. She's out of town this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like,
that's cool.
she should have came out too. That's cool though. Ooh, I like the Pokemon one.
That's $7, right?
$7?
$10.
$10 for these?
$10, okay.
Okay.
And these 5 and these.
I like the HKS one too.
This 5.
Yeah.
It's playing right now. Take a look.
We don't want to bother you. I was just like, over there.
That's what I was looking for last time. I was like, do they have initial demons? I never
They had
liked
the
this.
one with the, it had the car on it.
This is Shirley's car. She's the one that threw the meat. I think she's the one behind me. I don't know her, but it's pretty cool. A lot of cool turnout. A lot of newer cars. GTR.
Just through the police station. Connects to the AC and all that shit.
Oh, really?
So you can't take it out.
shit, I didn't know
Now you
that.
gotta have this.
Yeah.
And some have
Did they have like jumper wires for that? That's crazy though. Easy, yeah.
Just take it out, get the little adapter, plug it in, plug it in.
You're good to go. Yeah. You don't
That's
have
all you
to
gotta
cut anything, you know? It's just
Yeah,
plug and
some,
play.
I did my parents' cars, a 2017 Jeep. They have it's like a stock amp behind the stereo, and it has the AC connected. So I had to cut.
It's on a DJ radio.
The DJ was for another girl. So one of my buddies from Minnesota, he wanted to DJ for fun.
That's why you post it. No longer DJ style. 12 blocks now. DJ style is gone.
How long did you DJ for?
Oh shit. Ever since 1991.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. 91. Started with a little breakdancing.
Alright guys, so that was the little car meet. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Didn't really record too much, but just wanted to show up there and just kind of see what kind of cars showed up. And it was a pretty good turnout. There's a lot of cars. I missed a few because I was in the coffee shop getting some stuff, and I missed the R33 GTR, but it's okay. I got back home last night and I started working on it more. So you can see I added some body filler to some spots that needed it, just like little micro pinholes, and I added it here as well. And then I did this spot, so now you can see it lines up a lot better now. There's less gap here. I still need to add just a tad bit more here and maybe here, but I'm gonna go ahead and sand this down and then start it up again and clean it up. Okay, I've been sanding and this looks really good now. Just gonna have to do finishing sands and it should be good to go. I got this 3M kind of like rubber trim, and it's not wide enough. It's supposed to be 7/16, but this is only like maybe, or it's supposed to be 7/8, but this is only 7/16, so it's a little bit off. But I also don't like it because it's kind of squishy, and I don't think it's going to last if I put it on here. I just think it's gonna get like chipped or peeled off easily because it feels almost just like foam, so I could probably damage it a little too easy. So it kind of sucks. This was like $28 on Amazon, so not too bad. I didn't spend too much money on it. I could probably find a use for it later, so I'm just gonna hold on to it. Kind of messy now, but yeah, it didn't work out too well. So I don't know what to do. I might just maybe fix it and just leave it like this, run it without anything, and just have the rears kind of be like kind of weird by themselves. But I really wish I could at least get the front trims, because I think at least having the fender trims on top of that will actually make the car look more complete than just having the rears. But if I can't find it, maybe I'll slap these on and fiberglass a piece by myself. That seems pretty easy enough. But let me go ahead and draw this out and try to clean up this shape, because if I end up keeping this, at least I'll have the shape that I want, and we should be good with that. So gonna go ahead and do that, start sanding, cleaning it up, because you can see it's really wobbly and it doesn't look good. So hopefully I don't have to add more to it. I might have sanded it too much some spaces, but we'll go ahead and see where we're at and see what we could do. Alright, so did I finish? No, I didn't, but I'm gonna end the Fender videos here just because I think you guys and myself is tired of talking about it. I'm pretty much done now, but I had to do a little bit more things because because the big secret was that rubber piece or the rubber trim, and that obviously is not going to work out. The guy on eBay still hasn't texted me back or messaged me back, so I don't know how I'm going to get the front fender trim. So I think the best way to go now is just to fix these fenders as if I'm not going to have the trim. So I kind of had to go back and redo a lot of things onto the fenders to make them work better. And what I did was completely blow through all of the Bondo again, and I added some more just to make it clean again. And I have to fiberglass, or what I'm gonna do is fiberglass some of the back here so that I can have a better lip, because you can see the lip gets pretty wide, but I don't have enough material to do it. So it's just Bondo right now, but I don't think Bondo is gonna hold up at all. So I'm gonna have to fiberglass the back so that it can actually have something better to bind to. I feel like Bondo would chip too easily, and especially if it's on the fender here where the wheels kind of get bumps and stuff like that, it's gonna be super prone to rock chips. So I'm gonna really want something better to bind with. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fiberglass the back a little bit and do it to the other side as well. I need a thicker lip so that it looks better. I've seen some pictures on Levins, and it does kind of thin out, like very thin here, and it kind of goes back out like that again. But I don't know, what I'm gonna do is just make it really nice and even, and it's probably gonna look different from factory, but it's okay, it's what I like. And hopefully, I don't know, I really want the front fender trim. So if anybody could actually source me just the 2 pairs in the front, I'll take OEM as well. Or if you know that guy on eBay that's making those fiberglass replicas, message him or tell him to message me, and I just want the fronts. But yeah, so those are so hard to come by, and the Treno ones, like I said, don't work, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. I don't like that rubber trim. I think it's more like a weather stripping that it's just not gonna work if it gets exposed like this easily. So these are pretty much done. You can see here I just cleaned it up, just need a little bit more Bondo here or filler here that to make it look really good. But you can see I clean up this line right here. I'm very proud of it. You can see I clean up this line right here, and I'm very proud of it. Let me find my corner light right here. Oh, these brand new corner lights are getting so dusted and kind of old looking now because of all the dust, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and wash them once we're done. But look at that fender line now. It looks really good. It's not like perfect, but you know, I will take that. And once I sand it with like 600 grit or 400 grit to smooth it all out, I think it'll look a lot better. But I don't want to use the 80 grit to sand it right now because I think it's just gonna take off too much material. This looks really good now. And this rubber piece is just kind of weird now, so I'm gonna have to glue it up again like that, just so that it won't look so weird, because you can see it kind of goes in right there. That's why it looks like it's kind of off. And this rubber piece kind of pokes out a little bit more, but overall it's really straight now and it looks really good. So I'm happy with that. We're gonna go ahead and leave it like that too and just clean it up a little bit. Gonna clean up this again, have to do all of this again, which is so annoying, but it's okay. I think I have a better bond now with the metal, so we're gonna go. So I'm happy with that as well. And this side is pretty much done. So cleaned it up a little bit, added just a little bit more too. I'm gonna have to go to the back and fiberglass just a little bit of lip, because I do have some Bondo that is making the lip thicker. And like I said, I don't want the Bondo to be the only thing holding it up like that. It's gonna chip and it's gonna break apart later, so I'm gonna have to add some more fiberglass. So but this is pretty much it for the fenders. I'm really happy. I'm glad I fixed the hood, and you guys can see now the hood lineup is so perfect now. Really happy with that. Look at the gappage here. Just need to pull this fender out a little bit, or maybe leave it like this and push in this fender just a little bit right here, so it has this like nice angle that gradually goes out like that. But this side here too, you can see super straight now. So really happy with this, guys. This front end is looking really good, and I am taking my time with this. I don't want to rush it. I just want it to be perfect. So my body work is going to take a long time. I'm not a professional. I'm just doing it as I go. I've been doing it for a while now, but just doing it off the top of my head. But I'm learning as I go, and hopefully the turnout will be perfect this time. Like I said, I'm really taking my time with this car. I want everything to be as perfect as I could do it. So the next step, now that we got the hood done, is to just sand everything nice and smooth, kind of primer everything just so that we can see what we need to do more. The hood has some imperfections too. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys, if you guys stayed till the end, thank you so much for watching all of it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned guys. Later. Peace.